everyone, my name is Analyticalplum and welcome back to my channel. I didn't realise it until I was just about to start recording, but we're now on the halfway point of My Lady Jane, so there's 8 episodes in total. We've already done 4 and now we're on the next 4. I don't even know what could be coming up for us. I suppose the only thing you've got left is the whole, off with her head scenario, but apart from that, I don't know. We've got 4 episodes. What can fill up that gap? But anyway, you probably gathered from what I said, we are going to be reacting to episode 5 in today's video. But before we do that, I would love if you would consider subscribing. I do post twice a week, but don't hold me to that. And if you do love my reaction videos, or if you love My Lady Jane, I would love if you would leave a like. It does help me out a ton, and without further ado, let's watch the next episode of My Lady Jane.
Granny?
Of course it is. Lucky for you, we had the antidote.
Jane said there was no antidote.
Verities always think they know everything.
I'm confused.
Me too. Is this real? Or is this all like a fantasy? I feel like it's some sort of delusion.
Last thing I remember, I was in my palace, hiding on a window ledge, and something bonked me in my head.
Stop whinging. This one is an excellent climber. She carried you out of the turret on her back.
No, this is really suspicious. Something's... nah.
Everything at the palace is perfectly fine.
Everything at the palace is not perfectly fine.
Did everyone just leave her there? Or did nobody walk in that greenery area during that time? Or does everyone hate her? Actually, I've had a few very interesting, informative comments telling me about Jane's real story, so I assume people probably left her there. I'm happy at least that it still says my Queen Jane.
Mary throttled Jane and left her unconscious, discarded on the grass like yesterday's dog poo-poo.
Oh, look at her neck.
There were papers here, letters, in code. I need them. Where are they?
Princess Mary came. She took everything.
Oh. But then, what about her mum? Did her mum just wander off? Did she exchange pleasantries with Mary?
Your Majesty, we must speak about your husband.
The Scots say they want an answer within the month. They sent a haggis. You know they're serious.
So much is going on. I just feel so overwhelmed. What is happening? So I'm going to assume that Francis thinks that Jane doesn't know about Guildford. Then to be fair, there's not much they could do about that now, isn't it? You can't say it's because he's Ethian, can you? And we went with the pack now? I'm still not happy with Susanna. I still feel very betrayed by her. She hasn't earned my forgiveness just yet.
I think we should accept the terms.
But some people are saying that if we make an alliance with Scotland, we're just trading one Verity ruler for another.
We don't have any other options.
Oh my god. Hello? Well, he certainly doesn't have any options, does he? Because he's dead now. Oh my god.
This is a disaster.
You think?
This is my freaking outfit.
It should be simple. Mary killed Edward and tried to kill me.
Yes, we have no proof.
My throat.
A fading bruise.
To be fair, it does look a bit like a hickey, doesn't it? How is she gonna get out of this? Mary literally ate the only proof that they had. I suppose you could always get the, what's the vendor lady that Edward called a peasant? You could always get her. You can go down that trace. I know Jane don't know that, but she could start looking into that, because then that's proof that Lord Seymour bought the poison off of her. That's got to be some sort of evidence, doesn't it?
If somebody had witnessed her commit this alleged attack, that would be something, but as it is...
No, call the council.
Oh, they're not your friends.
And you are?
She must have a weakness.
Only one.
The only thing I'm thinking of is her dad.
She's a woman.
I'm a woman.
Yes, but you have Guildford.
This is all just a ploy for him to shove Guildford into there, innit? Oh my god. Still have not seen a decent bloke in this series. I thought he was going to say something about King Henry, because she seems to have a hard-on for him. So I thought, like, if you were to, I don't know, spread a silly rumour or something. I don't know. I'm not the planning person in any heist or anything, okay?
Men make people feel safe. It's clear. You must name Guildford your king ASAFP, and I have come up with the requisite paperwork.
You are a funny man.
I don't need a king. Edward chose me.
He only named you because you're marrying Guildford, and...
That's not true.
Don't take it personally. I mean, it's not called a queendom, is it?
Maybe they should have boiled him alive. I would be on the front rows for that sort of event. Seriously. Is he going to be here forever? We already established that there were 4 episodes left. Please tell me he's not going to stay here for the rest of those 4 episodes. Or I swear to God.
We can announce it at the banquet.
Banquet?
The nobility are already en route. Get the nobility on side, show them a good time, and play by the f***ing rules.
This is just really making me glad that I'm not involved with the monarchy. It seems like so much effort and so much, energy that I don't have.
Damn these weak thumbs!
That's Castilian inbreeding for you.
You thought she was dead, my love. You tried your best.
What if she tells someone?
She has no evidence.
No, please. I've had enough. How much more am I going to see in this series? I like how I'm fine with gore. Yeah, that's alright. Whatever. Feet and toes and squidginess. No. Never mind the fact that she doesn't wash herself. She doesn't bathe. So imagine how smelly her feet are going to be. You'll have enough cheese to have a sandwich with that.
Into every generation, a politician is born who fancies himself as a bit of a kingmaker, or in this case, a queenmaker.
Who are you?
Jane Grey's coming for our entire variety way of life.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want civil war. Your father and I used to play games of Mount the Blunts around this very garden.
Well, if that's the kind of company that he likes, I think I'll walk the other way. I don't know what gives me that impression, but something tells me that he is a deranged man. And we're probably going to find that out in today's episode.
What do you really want?
When you're queen, to be your Lord Chancellor.
That position is taken.
By Lord Seymour.
Oh.
His mother once told me that he always asked to be spanked.
Despicable.
See, I knew it was going to be happening, and it seems to be happening now. Do you think she'll actually go through with it, though? Because I don't know. It seems to me like a one-way thing, like a one-way attraction. Only Lord Seymour cares about Mary. It don't seem like she cares at all. And I suppose she would do anything for the throne, including getting rid of Lord Seymour.
Sack Seymour, replace him with me, and I'll send 5,000 men to fight for you.
Sounds pretty tempting. Do you know what? Amazon really do choose the best times to give me adverts, because why is she eating flowers and moaning? I question about 90% of her. Never mind that, 95%.
Her Majesty sends regrets.
She's refusing me.
Margaret, stop horsing around.
Horse.
What was that?
Idioms are for simpletons.
She heard that and got Vietnam flashbacks. She's never gonna go horse riding again. I mean, she probably never did anyway, but she's gonna see a horse and probably drop and roll.
Always.
Margaret, that's enough.
Oh dear.
Countess of Swinford, who said that she's willing to take you in. She has been instructing girls for generations who go on to become obedient wives of minor European royalty.
Is this like the old equivalent to those, what do you call them? You know, those troubled camps? It's a really big thing in America, and they, mainly the parents, they get somebody to kidnap their child in the middle of the night and take them to this foresty thing in this workplace where they basically make them slaves to try and, I don't know, abuse them into being obedient. That's what that's reminding me of.
You're sending me away.
Swinford, didn't a girl die in her care last year?
No, she was always sickly.
You're not the boss of me.
I think you'll find I am.
That really does remind me of it.
Oh my god, what happened to you?
Did you order your guards to attack us?
What?
Kingsland Guards stormed our camp this morning in the name of Queen Jane.
I would never order them to do that. God, you're still bleeding.
No, it's fine.
Come on, let me look.
Do you think we're actually going to see more of Susanna? I was getting a bit frustrated because I wanted a big bonding sesh, right? I think the most we ever saw of her was in episode 1 before she flew away. And then since then, she's been popping up and disappearing. I just want to have like a full dedicated time to get into bond with her, please.
So, Queen Jane. Couldn't believe it.
Neither could I.
I'm sorry about Edward.
Me too.
He's fine, it's okay.
It's a shit show out there. It's only getting worse.
This won't happen again.
Where are you going?
To do my fucking job.
This is just gonna make so many enemies.
I am disbanding the Kingsland Guards, effective immediately.
No, Your Majesty.
Silence! And anyone caught flouting my orders will be hanged.
Oh,
Good day.
Crush them all. They're not gonna like that, and I'm terrified, but I'm so happy.
Jane, however, has much to fear, especially from Mary. Fortunately, Jane's good at standing up to bullies.
That is just terrifying. It seems that she's already walking to her execution. Bleating hell. Everyone just wants her dead. Or either that, or to get her out of the way.
Your Majesty, enjoyed any diverting perambulations recently?
I don't even know what that means.
You held a council meeting.
A surprise meeting, Princess, to disband the kings and guards.
Pardon?
Don't say pardon, say what?
Ethians are vile, disgusting aberrations of nature. The spawn of Satan must be destroyed.
Is she an Ethian? Is this like, you know when you see a load of homophobic people are actually not heterosexual and they kind of hate themselves for it? Is this the same situation? I feel like it is, and this is just deep-rooted internal hatred. That's the vibe I'm getting. Also, again, I still don't know why she's still there, because she's not queen or anything, so why is she still here? Can't Jane just get rid of her? I'd love to see her leave, and I think Jane would too.
She really despises Ethians.
Oh, King Henry kicked Mary's mother, Catherine, out on her bony Spanish ass for Anne Boleyn.
Oh? Do go on.
Who turned out to be an animal, both in and out of the sack. Because she was a beast.
What do you think Anne Boleyn turned into? Do you think it is a personality thing? I think that would be interesting. Or do you think it tries to make up for something? Like if you have a lack of personality, then you're something massive.
They are the root of all her unhappiness.
Hatred. Her weakness is hatred. I think I know what to do.
Do you? I don't. I haven't a clue.
This invitation is just the beginning, Susanna, I promise you.
Let's hope Archer agrees.
The Latin you taught me was pretty shite, but does this say how to cure the beast?
It's research.
Research.
Oh dear. What a great way to bond. This is not what I meant.
Do you remember the cook's son?
The little boy that ran away.
He heard about a cure, an establishment in London where you pay someone to hurt you when you're in Ethian form.
See, that's the first problem. You went to London. I feel like there's just scam after scam in London. There's been a proper London haterness from me lately. I just posted my Sonic video that I ranted about not liking London either. Maybe I just need to sort myself out.
And the pain teaches your brain or your soul or whatever to never change again. Eventually they beat him to death.
Oh dearie me.
But everyone should know there is no cure. And you must never question our right to exist ever again.
See, she just needs Guildford to do some self-love practicing. I know I make a load of jokes, right? But this is actually a really good message, you know? And I mean it in a genuine way. There are certain things you can't change about yourself, so you gotta love yourself.
Guildford Dudley is a horse.
I'll arrange a divorce.
No, you shall not.
I never would have
Forced me to marry him. At least I became queen, which was obviously your plan with Dudley all along.
I regret nothing.
Does she actually have any control over her anymore? Because isn't the whole like thing about weddings is that you pass the power over the person over to someone else? Like you're literally giving them away to someone else? I know not now, that's not really what it means, but like for this circumstance, for these times, that's what it was. So can she actually do that? Can she actually do the divorce?
You end this marriage, or I will make you end it.
I am the queen. You have no power to make me do anything.
The two most irritating things in the world, the sound of someone eating an apple and when your mother might be right.
Nah, not an apple. I think there are so much worse stuff. This is one of the things that gets on my nerves, is hearing people eat. Definitely got to be a wet food. To be fair, I think even crisps might be up there, even though that's not necessarily wet. But they know me so well.
Guildford.
Rupert told me everything. You hurt? Did you talk to the council?
Shut up and kiss me.
Breadcrumbs.
There's something else. What is it? Tell me.
Later, but what if I didn't want a divorce?
What if you didn't?
I'd be happy with that. I think he's happy with that too. Wait, we're not doing it in a stable, are we?
Do you think I like it?
Of course I have.
But in a stable?
Do you intend to keep your boots on?
No.
Well, they're definitely limited for time, because you know in certain books and series it goes on and on and on and on. A bit like a Twilight moment. You don't have that privilege here. You'll end up with a horse.
I don't know what to do. I really hate not knowing things.
I can show you if you want me to.
Why is that so sweet? Okay, I love them now. This is the point where I love them.
That was surprisingly vigorous.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, he is a horse.
I wrote to Archer. I invited the Ethians to the banquet.
You invited Ethians to your coronation banquet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that really don't sound good, does it? Oh, dearie me. That's literally like inviting the two worst enemies of people into one room with no windows and expecting them to get along and play some board games or something. It'll be a game of Monopoly. Nobody ever has fun playing Monopoly.
The nobility will be incandescent.
Mary most of all. I'm fairly certain that she will attack me again, and this time there'll be witnesses.
She's purposefully trying to egg her on.
Guildford, did you know your father asked me to name you king?
It's all he's ever wanted.
I think maybe this is a conversation they should have had about 5 minutes ago. You know, before the rompy pumpy. It's just gonna get awkward now.
Is that why you married me?
No.
No, that was for the cure.
All I want is my cure.
That's just what someone wants to hear after you did the rompy pumpy.
Jane knows there is no cure, but should she tell Guildford now, or should she wait?
Definitely.
You're in danger. Danger? This convent happens to belong to my grandmother.
Then why'd she lock you in?
I knew something was dodge.
Why should I fear a bunch of nuns? What are they going to do? Pray me to death?
He underestimates a lot of people, doesn't he?
Why should I trust you?
If I wanted to slay you, sweet cheeks, you'd be slain.
Is this a rat? Is this what's gonna happen? I'm here for it. Go on, continue. Okay, my demands I have right now. They escape these weird nun people. He finds out he's also an Ethian, and together they'll get him comfortable and get him all powerful, and then they fall in love. Those are my demands, and I expect them to be met.
Last chance.
I'm staying. I have very good instincts about this sort of thing.
No, you don't.
Suit yourself. Name's Fitz, by the way.
Hi. Oh, he was the kitchen cat. Wait, so does that mean Petunia isn't good like we thought? This may be rude, right? But are they the conversion people? With the little boy with Susanna? Is that what they're going to try and do to Edward?
I still find it so odd that Granny is a nun. So what did she want with Edward?
There's enough questions. Let's just finish packing. Let's go.
Oh, I'm not sure about her.
I still think I should warn Jane. It's the right thing to do.
Leave her note.
Nah, she's way suspicious. Your husband's a horse again.
It's a strange and wonderful thing when at last you see someone as they truly are. Their flaws and virtues, gifts and curses. That's what makes them perfect.
It's kind of sweet that he's put his horse head next to Jane on the bed, but it's also such a bizarre sight.
Hello, princess.
Oh no.
Take us to Kenning Hall. Drive.
In a way, I'm kind of relieved, because that means that she didn't make it to these weird, freaky nuns. I really am questioning Petunia now, but I suppose that's what they want you to do. Maybe the plot twist is that she's actually decent in the end.
When your sister was coming to the turret, did you feel scared?
Obviously.
This will be a challenge.
God, you're a turtle.
I'm a tortoise.
They've definitely got to be the conversion therapy people. He is an Ethian. He did transition when coming out of the window. I knew it. He did say something about the back of his head. I don't think that would give any hints. I'm still sticking with lion. Based off that one probably throwaway line. I've assumed he's a lion, but we don't even know that.
You're an Ethian.
And so are you.
I knew it! Oh, I've never felt so right in my life. But what is he?
I would have changed up puberty.
Well, royal men are notoriously stunted. Why, your father didn't acquire any pus on his mum's pubis till he was in his mid-20s.
Great, thanks for that.
And you will be the first Ethian king.
How will you elicit the change? Another magic potion?
There's no such thing as magic.
They keep saying that.
Time to winkle out the beast within and save the kingdom. Hmm?
Okay, Granny. So is she good? Did I get the completely wrong vibe? That tends to happen quite a lot. So also, because he's not actually dead, that means that Jane isn't legally the queen. Because the whole thing for the title to pass over was for him to be dead, and he's not dead. So will he come back to take the throne? I reckon he probably wouldn't want to in the end. He'll end up with Fitz somewhere. Not the seizures, I mean the person.
You know the best thing about mummies is eventually they all die.
It's great of this show have mummy issues or something. Seems to be a reoccurring theme.
Do you like my designs for the crown of King Guilford?
I need a word with you. Get out.
No.
Oh.
It's important he learns the ways of the court, and what better tutors than us two, eh?
I'd rather not graduate court school. Give me that F.
Is there a problem?
He's a horse. Do you honestly think I wouldn't have found out?
I thought you'd find out, but I thought there'd be nothing you could do about it, so I thought it didn't matter.
Do you know what? I want Francis to mess him up. That will change his mindset about women and their gender being a weakness. I want him to be crushed under Francis's foot.
Norfolk.
Seymour, I was just leaving. See you at the banquet.
Bye-bye, Seymour. You were fun.
Are you firing me?
We can still shag, darling. I'll get your balls out of those breeches and assume the position.
No, I won't.
Oh.
Not until you respect me professionally.
Everyone seems to be standing their ground today. What happened between this episode and the last one? Everyone has grown balls.
Then we're through.
Why do I feel bad for Seymour?
You enjoy yourself at that rancid party tonight, alone.
Everyone knows the tummy butterflies that accompany the first banquet held in one's honour. Except you, of course. You utter peasant.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Everyone needs to be humbled every now and again.
You look beautiful.
What a charmer.
They belong to my mother.
Oh, Guilford, no, that's too much.
No, stop. This whole episode, they're just melting my heart. All those people who told me that I would love them, you don't have to rub it in.
Jane.
Guilford, I need to tell you something.
There you are.
Oh, go away with your creepy grin.
Come, your kingdom awaits.
Oh dear. This episode's gonna end with her telling him that there is no cure, and he's gonna go off on a rampage or something, isn't he? All of this, but this whole buttering up situation is because it's all gonna go to pot in the end, isn't it? This is what I'm used to. It's fine. It's fine. At least I'm prepared for it. Wow, that is pretty.
Princess Mary, enchanted you could join us.
What next, Your Majesty? Must we spoon feed the beast our breakfast? Norfolk, come. I want a drink.
Do you know what? Jane has so much more control over herself than I would in that situation. Fully, I would not be able to control myself.
Your Majesty, they have arrived.
Oh God.
Where did you get all that guff?
Just don't think I look pretty.
You're a widow, not a bankside doxy. Take it off.
Well, if it helps, I think you look stunning.
Tonight, I invite each of you to reject the division and hatred of generations past. We must, again, live side by side.
I'm so worried. This ain't gonna go well.
Ethians and Verities. We must end division laws. I have invited some Ethian friends to join us.
Please be safe. Mary ain't gonna poison the wine, is she? Oh, Susanna's looking great. They all look brilliant.
How dare you pollute my father's palace? You are not welcome here.
They are welcome here.
And I am your queen.
Oh, the music's making me even more scared.
Blood of the gods runs through my heart. Let's see what runs through yours when I...
When you what?
Is she gonna explode?
It's the kind of thing you see abroad. It's social arson.
She's like a stroppy child, isn't she? That is something you definitely see from a child in Asda's or something.
Ending division law.
Was that a real proposal, or were we invited here to be the meat in your trap?
That's valid.
I grew up oblivious to the inequity in this kingdom. I'm not proud to say that, but it is the only thing that matters.
I'm really scared though, because if it is gonna kind of follow the track of how it was in real life, Jane's gonna end up on a literal chopping block. So all of these promises that she's making to every single Ethian, they're not gonna come true, are they? Or are they? I don't know, I feel really bad if it stays with her getting executed. I really hope not.
Have you ever heard of a cure?
You think we need a cure?
Like we're sick. Why would I want a cure? I'm an owl. I can see in the dark. What the f can you do?
Win equestrian competitions, come on. Is she gonna tell him now?
I tried to tell you last night, and I didn't, and
Yes?
there is no cure.
What did you just say?
The Ethian cure doesn't exist.
You don't know that.
I do.
He's not gonna like this. Are they gonna stay married?
I disbanded the guards. I could end division laws. I could heal England.
England, heal me!
No. She tried. She tried her best. It's not really her fault. She can't magically conjure one up. Because there is no magic, as they keep telling us.
What's that man's name?
Who? William?
He's back.
Please introduce us.
Nah. Love is dead.
Oh, but you're boring.
I like your gown.
My sister dressed me.
Oh, was that it?
You.
Francis!
Not you, it's bedtime.
God, she's magnificent.
He's literally like a puppy. A simpering one, but still a puppy.
If I offended you earlier, I apologise.
You didn't offend me. I just came to tell you that I was lying.
No.
And I know how to get it.
He's playing on your weakness, mate.
Your Majesty, don't freak out.
Who are you?
Petunia, Edward's dog.
Of course you are.
She's just revealing herself to everyone. She does seem to have a good intuition, though. She's revealed herself to Edward, and then Bess, and now Jane. She knows. Maybe it's her dog sixth sense.
I know that you need evidence to accuse Mary and Seymour. I believe I can help.
The vendor! I've been saying this.
A witness has come forward to confirm beyond all doubt the identity of King Edward's killers, Lord Seymour and Princess Mary.
Oh, they legged it, didn't they? Very quickly and hastily by the looks.
She's gone.
Oh, okay. And that was my reaction to episode 5 of My Lady Jane. I didn't mention it when it happened because in case they were going to show it again, but I may have been seeing things on Queen Mary's bed. Did you see it was really discoloured? Did they really have to put that much detail into showing how she doesn't bathe? But we are cracking on now, and I'm scared, I'm terrified, but I'm excited, especially because I want to see Edward become a lion. He needs to be the lion that he's supposed to be. To be fair though, I would be interested in seeing what his animal form is if he isn't a lion, but hopefully get that in the next episode. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Feel free to leave any comments down below. I am open to hearing anything, and I will see all of you in my next video.